I just wanted to ask, are there any like serious animated shows in the Western culture? Or are most cartoons just all comedies?
Yeah, that's a good.
See, that's
because there's like serious animes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I can't think off the top of my head like a serious cartoon show in Western culture that.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. BoJack Horseman's a really good example of one.
That is serious. It is meant to be comedy, but like
it's comedy, but it's dry comedy, and it's like it's more about depression
Also,
and like living with it and stuff.
Older shows.
Like you don't go. Oh, sorry. Oh. If you like it, it's you don't stay because it's funny. You stay because it's relatable and it hits on like super deep points in your life and like things that everyone feels, like a depression and just feeling like you don't matter and stuff like that. Like it's like I don't know. I feel like BoJack Horseman's actually like probably one of the first Western cartoons to do that, which is why it's so controversial. Why people like or either they hate it or love it. You know,
BoJack Horseman still is very funny in a lot of moments.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
They have an excellent balance of serious.
But so are some
comedy.
serious animes as well.
Yeah, right. One thing that I'd like to mention for serious Western culture cartoons, a lot of older cartoons. Now when you look back at them, they might be like so camp and bad that they are hilarious and goofy now, but like if you look back at like He-Man and stuff like that and Thundercats, like it was very serious, like more of an action oriented show, but like there was also like very little comedy element to it, so that might be an example.
What, like all the superhero shows?
Yeah, but there aren't two. BoJack Horseman is probably the first like slice of life Western cartoon that there has been, at least in a very long time that I've ever encountered.
Yeah. There have been, there was Justice League Unlimited. That was like kind of more of a serious cartoon, but that was aimed for kids. That was like an action cartoon.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much comedy in Justice League.
Dora the Explorer. That wasn't meant to be funny
Entirely serious.
Yeah. As far as adult and kid entertainment, I don't know. Like, because the only things in the West I can think of are kind of serious, have flavors of comedy in it. Archer. Flavors. Archer's a great like spy show.
Yeah,
that's still going.
I think like a lot of us, or well, America in particular, has been conditioned. Like if they see a cartoon, it's supposed to be funny in their heads, you know?
And it's supposed to be for kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, well, I don't know, like, there's political cartoons, too. So, like, that's their little leadway there and stuff like that. But, like, they're, like, yeah, it's supposed to be funny or it's supposed to be for kids.
Well, again, as we said earlier, a lot of Western television has been heavily influenced by shows like Monty Python, and because of that, a lot of our culture revolves around like skit comedy.
Yeah.
And so then the next logical abomination would be Family Guy, where it's essentially skit comedy with a loose overarching theme, bringing it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like episodic. Like they go, really, it was like this one
Remember
time.
that time we fought the Chicken Man? And like,
Here's a question. Because as a kid, I wouldn't have, but as an adult, I would now. Would you consider Pokemon an anime? The show.
See, that's the thing. That's a kid's cartoon for me. Like Digimon, Pokemon,
I watched it as a kid.
Yu-Gi-Oh! If I were to see it in Japanese, maybe I would consider it more anime, but in English...
It is under the anime tab on Netflix.
Ooh, okay, so there we go.
No,
final decided.
Netflix is off.
We're in the corner here.
There you go.
Decided Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon are all anime.
So is the Halo TV series.
Yeah.
That wasn't a TV series, and there was some...
That was like webisodes, pretty much, that they just
Yeah, they were just like
Netflix.
little bite-sized vignettes.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple of those, and some of those seemed anime style. There was like one or two that were like, okay, this is...
Some of them, like there's one about
Other ones were
elites.
just CGI. Yeah.
There's one Halo
Elites
short
one, I
about
was
elites
thinking,
where it's like, this is
anime.
Japan, and they were definitely trying to do anime. Other ones were like, okay, this is Halo. We don't know what to call it, but we're calling it a Halo short.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Netflix definitely like broad strokes categorizes stuff. Because it's like when you look at Netflix's title selection, it's just like, do you want action or adventure? And like that, pretty much everything in the entire Netflix universe will fit under those two categories. If it's not drama, that's probably the only other thing. It's like action, adventure, drama, and that's pretty much Western society for the most part. Yeah, comedy too. And
How is adventure not action anyway?
Because there's action adventure. Duh. Like,
Then which one do you look under?
all of them.
These are the serious questions, Billy.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll go
then
back
what
to
was
the
Dragon
Netflix
Ball
podcast.
Z? Because I feel like that was always on around the same time.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
yeah.
I
as
actually
Digimon and Pokemon and
used to describe things as Toonami. Like, it wasn't so much a channel, it was
That's
just
a good
a
point.
section. It was like a cross section of westernized anime for me. Like, all the shows that are on Adult Swim now, I still consider, like, in my heart's heart, a Toonami show, whatever that means. It was just something that was, like, you know, meant to come on TV. So, like, you could watch it and not be, like, made fun of by your parents or whatever. And, like, it was very popular in America, but it was definitely anime, kind of.
Yeah,
but
I feel like
it
it's
wasn't
kind
a
of-
cartoon.
It's like a hybrid.
Yeah.
Where it was originally an anime, and we kind of, you know, what's that word?
integrate.
Bridge.
Bring them together.
Bridge.
No, I was-
Appropriate.
Appropriated.